Okay, welcome back to Adam's Garage. And this 2006 Suzuki Boulevard C50 is about to get a little upgrade. Well, we're going to be installing this air horn kit made by Farbin on it. And basically we got to figure out where we're going to install it, how we're going to install it, how we're going to wire it, all that stuff. So stay tuned. Let's dig into it. Alright, so in order to put the air horn on this thing, I'm going to have to do a little unconventional mechanics. So we're going to take the tank, seats, all that off, so I can properly run the wires. And I might go through and go ahead and redo my LEDs underneath it too. So it's actually not just stuck up underneath there. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to take all this stuff off and we're going to go from there. So let's see if we can get going here. And I just want to say for the record, when they say pulling the tank off these things is easy, no, it's not. The little fuel valve here, you're supposed to clip the little things together and it comes right off. This one's never been apart, so I really can't say anything about it. It's been a great bike, but it's a little bit more involved just to get it taken apart than they say. So, but here in a minute, we're gonna actually go ahead and mount the horn, the new horn over here on the side cover. The little plastic side cover is the only place to put it. And then we gotta figure out where we're gonna mount the air compressor for the horn. So stand by for that information and we'll see how it goes. All right, so I just learned something new. These little covers right here just kind of snap off. So I may not have had to take the tank off, but I want to take it off anyway because I don't want to see what's going on. I usually like to know what bikes I'm driving, you know, where their corks are. So I guess what we got to do now is locate the horn. So basically all we need is the horn wires to activate the new relay for the new air horn. So what we gotta do first is put this back on. Well, I lose it. That's the gas tank rubber stopper thingamajiggy. And we need the key. No. Horn almost feels like it's on the lower end down here. There she is. Roger that. 10-4 open out. God save the Queen and all that mess. Found the horn. hopefully the wire is long enough to do what we gotta do. So, stand by. All right, so what we need is to access this horn, which is down here somewhere. And there's our horn buttons. I'm sorry, horn switch. So what we're going to do now, hope my LEDs will stick back to my gas tank tomorrow, because I am not going to be finishing up this tonight. This is going to be a two-part video. Original Suzuki tools. Maybe there's some gold bricks in here or something. Hey, look! Allen wrenches I didn't have earlier that I wish I had. Interesting. Alright, so where to start? Alright, what we're going to do now is we're going to actually attempt to mount our horn. Basically the horn is just going to go right here on top of my plastic side cover right here. Because really to be honest, there's not any other place to put it except for if I want to do like Dukes of Hazzard, super redneck as hell kind of horns. But who wants to do that? Not me. Alright, yep, I think I'm going to go right there. And then yes, we are going to two-sided tape the front bolts. So, don't judge me. Make sure these are long enough. Of course they're not. Alright, so let's see here. It looks like we got enough room. To me it does. I think we're going to have enough to be able to do it. So let us go ahead. Thankfully I saved some bolts from earlier today. Stop tapping stuff. Alright. See what that is. One. Alright. So, first you don't succeed, drill a bigger hole in your side cover. So what we're going to do is we're going to put on a little ambiance music. Because I want to listen to something. Okay, so it's not. I think it looks badass, but you know that's just my opinion. I'm gonna do a rough install tonight with the compressor, just so I can hear it, because I want to hear how it sounds. And then tomorrow, I guess we'll finish up. My plan is to mount everything inside here, because I can put the little other package, the little tool package inside my bags. So let's go with the rest of it here.
Hello guys, what's going on?
I'm gonna look for some more bolts right quick. So they're right, straightforward, it's hidden. So far so good. Let's run some wires and let's test it out and see what it sounds like. So I run the ground wire in. Like so. Now technically, this horn has to have dedicated power supply because it takes some juice to make it work correctly. It won't work through the factory wire system. That's why we're only going to run kind of weak power to it for a minute, see what it does. And yes, this music is off Sons of Anarchy. It's actually a pretty good show. I like it actually. And then I discovered Yellowstone. That show is addictive as crap. So all I need is to be addicted to a TV show, right? Alright, so now the white. Okay, so that should be the ground. Okay, I have it there. I gotta move some wires home tomorrow. I don't have enough wires there. But at least we can hear the horn tonight. Okay, so what we're going to do is, this is day 2 of the installation. We're going to go ahead and finish wiring up all this and hopefully get everything put back together. Alright, and the noise you hear is my assistants. This main power wire was way too long for the relay power. So what I'm doing is I'm shortening that just a little bit shorter than it is. And we're going to link it to the main battery power on the battery itself. And then we're going to redo the ground. And we'll go from there. And then we're going to stand by. I see what happens now. This bike, the horn is powered all the time, but it breaks the ground when you, it gives it ground when you hit the switch. So I'm gonna have to wire this wire right here to, if I just leave that hook to there and run a new wire to the horn. Nope, can't do that either. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll run that to my ground. And what I'll do is this wire, which is, well, not mistaken, if I cut this wire and I'll have to run this wire to positive. Alright, so we'll run this one to the positive. We'll splice into those. Alright, so, okay, so I'm about to confuse myself here. Alright, so. Alright, so. This. Yeah. And then this wire here. Alright, so that will give this wire ground, okay? And these wires here, I need to run directly to the power wire here. What are you doing, baby? Alright, be careful. Alright, so what we're going to do here. Don't mess with baby. Don't touch that over there, okay? What, buddy? Well, give me that screwdriver, please. That is not to play in the dirt with. Put that back over here. Come here. Pass it over here. This one, an electrical box. Leave this one. Don't play with your hammer. Alright, we'll play that outside. He was getting ready to dig into my electrical box. That really, you don't want a toddler to be digging in. What's wrong, baby?
I'm taking my one tool.
You took it.
Yeah, that was my tool.
That was your tool?
Yeah.
Well, get another one. Get a better one than the one he took from you.
But I need that too. I need that too.
need that too.
Yeah.
It works! Alright, it works. Alright, the horn works now. I can't really hear very well right now. It's pretty loud. I'm pretty sure any car's going to hear me coming now. I mean, it's pretty hard to miss a 300-pound redneck on a motorcycle. It's like one of them old, in the mountains in Maggie Valley, they had this bear that would ride a motorcycle. That's pretty much what I'm on a motorcycle looks like. A 300-pound fat guy rides on a motorcycle through the mountains. Alright, so this cover here, covered on up like that. And then this cover here. Hey Mason, come here. I'm not gonna honk the horn anymore, okay?
What?
Who you whatting, boy?
Oh, you sitting.
I am sweating, baby. I'm hot.
You hot?
Yes, I am.
Her name is hot. Sure.
It is very, very hot out here, baby.
We have them.
Uh-oh. Who's that? Hold your ears. Mason. Mason, hold your ears. Now, if I could just make that horn, it's loud. If I could just make that horn do the Dukes of Hazzard, that would be perfect. All right, we're good. We shut it off. Okay, so apparently, that's supposed to work. Okay, so my horn works. My horn works with the key off. Probably because the horn is being put ground and it gets power from another relay when the bike gets turned on. So I'm cool with that. I mean, I'm totally fine with that. Hey, what y'all doing over there? Okay, so now we're done that. I was gonna adjust the valves, but I'm gonna save that for another video. Either that, or I'm gonna save that for another mechanic because I don't feel comfortable doing it on this particular model for two very important reasons. A, I love my bike and I want to do it right. And B, if I did it wrong, I would never have another bike again that's as good as this. So let's rock and roll and let's, yes buddy. Uh-huh. There's a lot in what you say. Alright. Let that egg it up. So here at Adam's Garage, we have all kinds of customers. Big customers, little customers, huge fat customers such as myself. And then we get the occasional customer that brings in this very special custom cycles. Yes, sir. What can we do for you today, sir? You would like a 350 put on that thing? Do you want direct port injection? Okay, so we're gonna have to do a little modification to this. We're gonna put direct nitrous injection, 350. Let's go ahead and bring it into the shop here.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Mason's gonna work on his bike. While I'm finishing my bike, he's gonna work on his bike.
But my bicycle.
You gonna work on your bike?
See, that works.
All right, I just wanted to show you what the lights look like when they're on. That turned out pretty good. We're gonna put the seat back on and stuff, and we'll take it for a test drive at that point in time. Okay, so we are done with our horn modification. I'm probably going to videotape test drive here in just a little bit, but I want to go ahead and crank it up, let y'all hear how it sounds. Take a look at how the horn turned out. These are my assistants. Say hi, you guys. Hi. All right. That's how the horn turned out. I think it turned out pretty good. So this is Adam with Adam's Garage. That's a wrap.